Today's class is all about the root chakra. It is found at the base of our spine, is associated with the color red, and today we will be focusing on that chakra by using the affirmation, I am. So I want you to think of whatever it is that you feel that you are, whether it is confident or worthy, and every time I repeat, I am, you will say in your head the word that you've chosen. Now let's get started at the top of the mat. Today we'll be doing a couple of sun A's. And every time you breathe in, I am, you will exhale the word you've chosen. Take a couple deep breaths here to get started. Inhale, I am, and release. Try to feel that you are really grounded through the feet, pressing through all four corners. Last inhale, and exhale. This time bring the arms up. Inhale, I am. And exhale, release, forward fold. Inhale, halfway rise, fingertips to shins, nice long flat spine. Exhale, release, plant the hands, step back and lower down onto the belly. Inhaling up, pressing through the pinky toe sides of the foot. And exhale, release. Inhale, push up to plank and back into downward facing dog. I'm gonna sit here for just a second. Feel free to keep this dynamic to warm up those hamstrings, or you can keep it with stillness. Breathing in your I am, and exhale, release. This time, inhale, look up. Exhale, step up. Inhale, halfway rise, fingertips to shins. And exhale, release. Inhale, root to rise, standing up, hands overhead. And exhale, hands down at your side for mountain. Keep it going. So inhale, hands up, I am. And exhale, release. Inhale, halfway rise. And exhale, release. Step it back, down to the belly. Inhale, rising up for cobra. Lighten through the fingertips. And release. Inhale, push up to plank. Step back for downward facing dog. In downward facing dog, let's make sure our 10 toes are facing forward, 10 fingers facing forward, our hands, shoulders distance apart, and our feet are hips distance apart. Let's inhale the right leg up and bring it on through. Spin the back heel down, rising up for warrior two. From here, we want to make sure those 5 toes are facing forward. Our knee is not caving inward, but is straight. Take a deep inhale, I am, and release. Make sure those shoulder blades are down the back. In this pose, we really want to create a strong foundation, going back to those roots of a tree, making sure our feet are firmly grounded in the floor. Inhale, I am, and release. Let's cartwheel the hands down through the mat, spinning toward the middle of the mat. Our feet are going to be parallel with the ends. And here we're just going to hang in a forward fold. So release the neck, lean forward just a little bit so we're heavy in the toes with our weight. Want to make sure we're evenly stretching out those hamstrings with our hips stacked over our feet. And here, just try to imagine the base of your spine. There's a big red circle. With every inhale, it lights up. And with every exhale, the tension is released. This pose is good for helping bring some of the tension that we hold, whether we're sitting on our root chakra or maybe we've got just gravity kind of pulling us down. Inhale your I am, and exhale whatever you're feeling. All right, let's bring it to the top of the mat. Right foot back with the left, downward facing dog. Inhale the left foot up and bring it on through. Spin the back heel down, warrior two. Remember here, we're going to create that nice firm foundation. Our feet are like roots to the floor. Breathing in our I am statement. And exhale, releasing. Try to find nice relaxed shoulders. Alright, spin the hands down. This time we're going to face the back of the room. Feet are parallel, the ends of the mat. And just find a nice comfortable position for your forward fold. Option to always grab the arms if you want a little bit more of an intense stretch, or just keeping your hands on the ground to help bear some of that weight. Once again, try to envision the base of your spine. There's just a big red circle that's glowing with every inhale, bringing in positive energy. And exhale, releasing any negativity that could have been held there. Last breath, inhale. And release. Coming back to the top of the mat. Left foot back with the right. Inhale, we're going to look up towards our hands. And exhale, bring those feet up toward the hands. Inhale, halfway rise, fingertips to shins. And exhale, release. Inhale, root to rise, hands up overhead. And exhale, mountain. Let's keep going, last sun A here. So inhale the hands up. And exhale, release. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway rise. Exhale, release. Plant the hands, step back, lowering down. Last cobra, inhaling up. Try not to over squeeze the glutes here. Release. Inhale, tuck the toes, push up. And back into downward facing dog. Inhaling the right foot up. Step it on through. Spin the back heel down, but this time rising up into warrior one. So hips are facing the front of the room. Same concept here with our foundation. We want to make sure that we are nice and rooted to the ground, pushing through the heel of that front foot. Just imagine you're being pulled into the ground with a really firm foundation. Let's inhale your I am statement and let it go. We're going to bend with that back knee, push off and lift. We're coming into tree. So really pushing through all four corners of the base foot. Find a good spot for that leg. Today I'm going to keep mine below the knee. Just make sure that you are not keeping your foot on the knee. Equal pressure between your foot and the leg. Inhaling your I am statement. Imagining yourself as a tree. Like I said, we are rooted to the ground, and if you're swaying with the branches, well, that's just the way a tree works. All right, inhale, bring that leg up, step it back, hands toward the ground. Right foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale the left foot up. Same thing on the other side. Spin the back heel down, rising up into warrior one. Really get comfortable in this pose. Taking a deep inhale. And release. Make sure those 5 toes are still facing forward. Knees being safe through the middle of that front foot. Inhale your I am statement. And let it go. Bend with that back knee, push off and lift. For tree, place that foot wherever it's comfortable. That base foot pressing through all 4 corners. of the foot, really firm foundation. Last breath here, breathe in that I am statement. And release. Bring that back foot down, hands down, downward facing dog. Now, I'm going to bring my feet about mat distance apart here, and we're going to sit down into Malasana, or our Yogi squat. Here, we're really opening up through that root chakra. So just close down the eyes. Think about all the work we've already done. What I want you to do is re-envision that sort of red ball or red sphere at the base of your spine, glowing with every inhale and release. The root chakra is associated with the adrenals, and a lot of us hold a lot of tension, chronic stress, which comes from the adrenal glands producing a lot of cortisol. It's really bad for the body. So if you ever are feeling like you're in a high chronic stress state, really trying to find your grounding, the root chakra can help release some of those feelings that you've been having. Let's take a deep inhale. I am statement, and release. All right, now let's find our way down to the floor. We're going to end today's class in child's pose, so find whatever pose is comfortable for you. I like to bring my toes to touch, my knees out pretty wide, and sit back. You can either use your hands as a pillow, keep them out in front of you, or even lay them down at your sides. Whatever is most comfortable for you. Breathing in your last couple I am statements. Try to feel your whole body just grounding with the floor. Can you feel all the different pressure points and what's making contact with your mat? Last couple of deep breaths here. You can stay in child's pose for as long as you need, whether that's just repeating your affirmation that you've chosen. Maybe you're going to just continue to take nice deep breaths, maybe needing to lower your stress levels. Or you can continue to work on the imagery, whether or not that's the roots of a tree, feeling grounded to our physical being or our earth. Or you can even continue to work on visualizing that red sphere at the base of your spine, lighting up with every single inhale and exhale. Last deep breath together as a class. Inhale. And release. Thank you for joining me today in our Root Chakra class. I hope your yoga practice continues to thrive.